Hey y'all, we're gonna make us a giant green salad today, and I've got some meat that I'm gonna put on it. Let me show you how thin I've cut it. That's beef. And so we're gonna have some beef on it and some other things. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do my beef. Let me turn my, I've got a little skillet. I'm gonna put just a little olive oil in it. I'm gonna turn it on high heat. I'm going to put just a little buttermilk over the top of this. And why am I doing this? To make the goodies stick to it, because we're going to have it fried. I cut some gristle off of it. I don't even know if I can eat that. It's hard. That's some gristly stuff there. Stir the buttermilk all around in your beef like this. I guess the size of beef I had was about maybe as big as your hand, the palm of your hand. That's how big it was. And I've already cut up my lettuce to go on here. And yes, I'm eating all this, every bite of it. This is called a meal in one. We've got our meat. We're gonna have some cheese. All right, so let's put a little salt and pepper on it. Little salt and a lot of pepper. I like pepper. All right, there we go. Now, once you've got it stirred up good, like that, put you some flour on it. Now, I'm using all-purpose. No, I'm not. I'm using self-rising. But it doesn't matter. As long as you get white lily, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put about that much and see if that will be enough. I hope that it will. And just sprinkle it around on it like that. And try to flip it around so that all the little pieces get some goodie on it, okay? I don't know how good y'all can see, but we're trying. I can tell that I'm gonna need just a scoop more, because I don't like mine wet. I like it to be dry when I put it in a skillet. So I'm gonna get just a little bit more. About a half of one of those. Okay. All right, our grease looks like it's getting hot. I'm gonna do a test run. I'm gonna just drop one of these little things in there and see what it does. When you take it out of your bowl, shake it just a little bit to get any excess off, okay? All right, here we go. Y'all come over here, we'll fry this up. Get where you can see real good. There you go. All right, so I'm just gonna take this, shake one of them and put it in. This is gonna be so good. We're gonna have a nice salad today. I love salad. I do. I've always enjoyed a good salad. I'm sure you have too. And now that summertime's coming, we might get hot. We need something cool to eat. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have room for the rest of it in there. I'll have to do another little skillet I did. Let me see, I might have to scoot it over a tad. I'm going to turn it down to about 7. Yeah, I think I could swing this. I surely can. We're going to make it. We're going to make it work. All right. There's one more little tiny piece out there in. All right, as that's cooking, let me rinse the hands off real quick. Okay. Come over here and look. I'm turning it over is what I'm doing. You could do this with a steak, a roast, any kind of beef that you had. Maybe you didn't have but just a little bit of beef left and you wanted to use it. Well, this would be a good way to do that. See, I'm not using much grease at all. And that is going to be so delicious on top of our salad. I'm going to move that one out of the way and move him over here in the middle because he looks like he needs to cook more than the other one. All right, I'm going to turn it down now just a little bit. And because it's almost ready. You know, it was paper thin. I'm going to turn it down some so we can finish putting our stuff on our salad. All right, so here's our lettuce. And someone gave me some walnuts. And I'm just going to put a little bit on there because I love walnuts. And that'll be good on my salad. They picked these out themselves for me when that squeezes them to do that. These are black walnuts. They picked them out in 24 and they froze them. And I'm doing the same. They'll last me a long time. I've got one broccoli, just that much broccoli is all I'm going to put in it. And I'm going to cut that thing off of it because I want these in little tiny pieces here. So they'll fit in my mouth. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my meat on top. And then I'm going to put some stuff on top of that. So this is done. This is done. See that? Okay, take your salad like that. And put your meat on it. Now, if you don't have this, you could do some chicken like this. There's a restaurant in town that you can get a salad and you can get different meats on it. You can get beef, you can get seafood, you can get chicken. And so that's all I'm doing right here is putting all this on, okay? I'm going to put on some homemade ranch dressing that I made. It's got a lot of, I'm going to have to clean my floor when I get through. I'm just dropping stuff everywhere. It's got a lot of dill in it. We'll put 3 things of that. And I'm going to put some of these. Y'all might not like them, but I do. I'm not using tomatoes today. These are radishes, in case the children don't know. Hey, kids. This is radish. And Big Mama's going to cut them real thin. Real thin on here. Then I'm going to add a little bit of grated cheese. I think 2 will be plenty. I've always liked radishes. I have. I don't know what you can do with a radish, but this is all I know to do with them. Have y'all got a recipe that you do radishes with? If you do, I like it. I like to know. All right, there we go. Now let's put a little bit of cheese on top. I'm going to grate it. And we will be ready to eat. It'll take me a long time to eat this, but that'll be good for dieting. Put that on the top. Ooh, I'm gonna have to eat a lot to eat all that. But most of it's lettuce, y'all. Most of it's lettuce. What you say? Do you think that would be good? Of course it would. Now you can make yours out of anything you want to. You could do, you don't have to use the broccoli or any of this. You could do yours with chicken and you could do it with spinach and greens instead of this, or kale, or whatever you like. But this is what I'm going to eat today, and this is for my lunch. I had a big breakfast, and now I'm going to have this for lunch. And remember, it's got a piece of meat in it the size of my, look there, got salad dressing on me, the size of my hand, and it's got green things in it and cheese and radishes, so it's very healthy. The only thing that's not healthy is that ranch dressing, but I love it, so I'm eating it. Matter of fact, I think I'll put one more little thing on there, just for good measure. Talk to y'all later. Bye.